Well, I know this is nothing new, but I'm making an oat bran cake inspired by my lovely friend today who bought me this little set. And I'm going to make some little muffins. Now, I've got one egg which I've separated, and I've whisked up the egg white here to make it thick and frothy. In the other bowl I've got the egg white, 2 tablespoons of fat-free yoghurt, tablespoon of sweetener, the egg yolk, 2 tablespoons of oat bran, and some cinnamon. And I've got some apple left over there that I cooked the other day in vanilla and sweetener. And I'm just going to mix the apple in with these ingredients here. And then I'm just going to add a couple of drops of vanilla extract. And then I'm going to grate in some lovely fresh lemon zest. So I'll just get on with that and I'll come back to you in a second. So there it is. I did use a little hand mixer to bring it all together. I'm not sure if I mentioned I put a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Of course, cake won't rise very well without that. And I've added also a little bit more of the lemon zest to my egg white. Now I'm going to fold the egg white into the cake mix, and then it'll be ready to pop into those beautiful and cute little baking molds. So I'm just going to get the spatula and just fold it through very carefully so that I don't lose too much of the air that we've whisked into the egg white. Absolutely scrumptious. At this point you could add, if you wanted to use the extra points, some chocolate chips or nuts or whatever your fancy is. That's what I love about creating my own recipes, because it really is what I fancy on the day. I've got a basic recipe that I use, and then each time I make it there's something a little bit different I want to tweak with the recipe. So that's the exciting part of creating your own cake. So as you can see, it's all come together really lovely in a lovely light batter. Now I've decided to try 2 different things. I've put some fry lights in the one little form, and I put some frozen cherries in the other, and I'm going to split this cake mix into the 2. They will bake for around about 15 minutes in a preheated oven at 180. So it's going to be interesting to see how they turn out. So as you can see, that basic recipe with 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of oat bran has made 2 portions. Now you could eat both or keep one for the next day, it's up to you. Now I've used 1 pint's worth of almonds just to top the cake batter. And I tell you, I've got high hopes for these cakes. I'm really looking forward to tasting it. Vanilla and cinnamon and apple and lemon zest and almonds on top. Oh wow, it's going to be a good one, I believe. Well, the cakes are cut and they look beautiful. Now, just before I popped it in, I'm really into nutmeg at the moment as well as my cinnamon. I did sprinkle on a little bit of nutmeg as well. Fresh nutmeg, just grated. And the one with the cherries in the bottom also looks absolutely superb. I'm going to make the one with cherries tonight. I'm going to serve that with some yoghurt. And I'm going to keep the cute little one for tomorrow for a little treat when I'm out and about. So thank you to my friend Sue for the thoughtful little gifts of the cake moulds. Very cute. And to the rest of you, go experimenting with your own combinations of oat bran cakes. I thought you would like to see how the larger one came out the form. There it is. The fruit and sponge came out quite freely. It's light and beautiful. Smells great. If you just lift it up, you might be able to see the fruit underneath. It broke a little bit as I was taking it out, but I'm really pleased with this cake. I think with the yogurts aside, it's going to be absolutely scrumptious. So in this recipe, just 1 point for the almonds. The rest are all free on no count. Aren't we lucky? Time to tuck in, I think.